Imagine a dual-sport machine that blends the rugged soul of a trail-bred warrior with the finesse and refinement of modern engineering. The 2026 Yamaha XT 450 aims to do exactly that. In this video, we'll dive deep into the design, specs, performance, and what this bike might bring to riders hungry for the next generation of adventure. Let's roll. Welcome to Your Bike Alex Name. Today we unpack everything you need to know and what we hope Yamaha delivers with the 2026 XT 450. Background and heritage. The XT lineage from Yamaha is storied and respected. Bikes like the XT 500 and XT 600 carved out a reputation for reliability, simplicity, and off-road competence. Over time, the XT series became a symbol of versatile dual-sport bikes, machines that could tackle both on-road commuting and hard trail work. If Yamaha names a 2026 model XT 450, it would likely aim to modernize that legacy, offering more power, better electronics, lighter weight, and improved performance while retaining that rugged, go-anywhere spirit. Anticipated design and styling. Because there is no official 2026 XT 450 release yet, we'll talk in terms of anticipated, or rumored, features, based on trends and Yamaha's recent moves in the off-road dual-sport space. Frame and chassis. Expect a modern, lightweight perimeter frame, likely aluminum, with rigidity tuned for balance, enough stiffness for sporty handling, but with enough flex for comfort off-road. Bodywork. Fairing. Slim, purposeful fairings with dirt-inspired flair. High-mounted front fender, minimal side panels to ease leg movement, and a sleek tail section that's functional. Lighting and instrumentation. Full LED lighting, headlight, tail, turn signals, possibly with DRL, daytime running light. The instrument cluster is likely to be digital, a TFT display or fully digital LCD with ride modes, gear indicator, fuel gauge, etc. Ergonomics. Narrow seat for easier control when standing, comfortable handlebars, wide foot pegs with good grip, and generous suspension travel to absorb rough terrain. Engine and powertrain. Projected. Since 450 suggests a displacement in the 400 to 500 cc class, here's what might be expected. Engine type. Single cylinder, 4-stroke, liquid-cooled, with DOHC or advanced SOHC design. Displacement and output. Somewhere near 430 to 470 cc. Power might aim for 40 to 50 HP depending on tuning, with torque optimized for mid-range usability. Fuel injection and intake. Electronic fuel injection, likely with modern mapping and possibly ride-by-wire throttle. A high-mounted intake would help in dusty or wet terrain. Transmission and clutch, likely a 6-speed gearbox. The clutch could be slipper-assisted or with a damping system to ease downshifts and manage off-road conditions. Final drive. Chain drive is common in dual sports, possibly with a robust, sealed chain for durability. Cooling. Liquid cooling with radiators and possibly oil cooling or fan assist is expected, to handle both high-speed runs and low-speed off-road use. Emission and noise compliance. Yamaha would likely ensure emissions compliance, Euro global standards, and noise reduction, influencing exhaust design and catalytic treatments. Suspension, wheels and tires. To match off-road ambitions. Front fork. Inverted USD fork with significant travel, perhaps 250 to 300 mm of travel, to soak big hits and maintain control. Rear shock. A linkage-mounted monoshock, adjustable preload, rebound and possibly compression damping adjustments. Wheels. 21-inch front and 18 or 19-inch rear, typical dual sport sizes for balance between trail handling and stability on tarmac. Tires. Dual sport or semi-knobby tires. The size might be something like 90/90-21 front, 130/80-18 rear, or the like, offering a mix between grip and longevity. Brakes, front and rear disc brakes, likely with waved disc rotors. ABS is highly expected, with off-road motor switch-off function. Ground clearance. A healthy ride height, perhaps 270 to 300 mm, 10-12 inches or more, to clear roots, rocks, and uneven surfaces. Electronics, rider aids and modes. Modern dual sports increasingly come with electronic support. The 2026 XT 450 could include ride modes, at least 2 or 3 modes, e.g. street, rain, off-road, that tailor power delivery, throttle response, and traction control. Traction control, slip control. Possibly switchable traction control or a slip limiting system for low traction surfaces. ABS with off-road mode. An ABS system that can either be partially disabled, rear only, or have an off-road mode that allows controlled wheel slip. Engine braking, mapping options. Multiple mapping settings for more or less engine drag, or custom modes via an app or onboard menu. Connectivity. Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connectivity to pair with smartphone apps, logging ride data, customizing maps, firmware updates, etc. Instrument cluster. As mentioned earlier, a full-color TFT or digital dash with gear indicator, trip meters, fuel, diagnostics, warnings, and possibly navigation or turn-by-turn directions. Additional features: USB 12V ports, traction control override, quick shifter up-down possibility. Performance and handling expectations. Given the projected specs and Yamaha's engineering pedigree, the 2026 XT450 might deliver strong mid-range torque, capable of both quick overtakes on the road and low-speed technical control off-road. Responsive handling, thanks to a light chassis, good suspension geometry, and balanced weight distribution. Stability at highway speeds, with enough comfort to commute, yet still agile for twisty roads and dirt tracks. Ease of maneuvering in technical terrain. Narrow seat, manageable power, good ground clearance. Confidence under braking, with modern ABS and adjustable suspension aiding in both wet asphalt and loose surfaces. Practical use and maintenance. A dual sport must work in real life, so here are practical considerations. Fuel range. Expect a tank size that balances weight and range, somewhere from 12 to 18 liters, giving 200 to 300 km of range depending on consumption. Serviceability. Easy access filters, oil drain, and periodic checks. Simple air filter access, tool-free or minimal tools preferred. Durability. Sealed connectors, corrosion-resistant materials, robust headers, and skid plates to protect vulnerable parts. Accessories, luggage. Mounting points or brackets for panniers, racks, crash bars, handguards. Weight. The target wet weight would ideally be under 200 kg. Target could be 180 to 190 kg or lighter to keep the bike manageable off-road. Parts and support. Yamaha's broad service network would help. Widely available parts, chains, filters, etc. will keep maintenance manageable. Competitive landscape. If the 2026 XT450 arrives as envisioned, its competition might include KTM 450 EXC XC, Honda CRF 450L, CRF 450X, Husqvarna FE 450 Svartpillen for dual sport variants, Suzuki DRZ 400 Dr. 350 older models, Triumph Tiger 800 XCA 660 though higher class. To succeed, the XT450 would need to balance power, weight, handling, reliability,